In this brief video, we are going to take a look at a very helpful product from the Cecil County Department in Planning. It's called Cecil Maps, a highly interactive GIS informational-based system that is going to be helpful for researchers of family history and genealogy, but also users will find lots of other valuable information. To get started, Google up Cecil County Department of Planning and Zoning, and on their home page you will find a section right here, online GIS website called Cecil Maps. Click on it and that will take us to the home page for the maps. You'll notice there's three broad areas: public safety, and planning. Each of those have data that you may find useful, but let's start with the public one right now. Now this is the basic outline of the county that you're able to zoom into. Let's go over to Northeast for just a moment and we'll do some work there. So we're zooming into Northeast, and you'll notice it's put in the property lines for the town, and the street lines, and a fair amount of detail already. Well, here we are. We're at the corner of Cecil and South Main Street. I'm looking for the old jail there, and I think I've got it right there. Before I look at it in a little more detail, well, we can zoom in just a little closer. You can go in pretty close with these things, okay? So, before I start showing you some of the features, let me point out something else. Notice in the upper right-hand corner, there are aerial maps beginning in 2005. They continue every 2 years or so. Up to the most current one is aerial 213. If I click on that, it will give me an aerial view of the area that I am looking for. Now, there's the building shape. You can see it a little bit better there. I think that's the town police station. You can see the property line, and there's the library. Now, up here are some other tools. The printer, that little eye there, it's hard to see, but that's information. There's a measuring stick, ability to zoom in a little bit more and do some other things there. But I'll tell you what, I am interested at this point in some information on the property that I'm examining. So you'll notice what I did was I clicked the eye up here, and then I clicked on the red dot. So this is owned by the president and commissioners of the town of Northeast. There's the mailing address, the parcel number. I can get much more information by clicking Show All Attributes. This is coming out of the Maryland State Tax Assessment Department, and it has a fair amount of descriptive information about the ownership, president commissioners of the town of Northeast, their mailing address, the parcel size, the street address, plat numbers, how I find them, the zoning. And if you continue down through here, the land values, the improvement values. Some of you may have used this information before under another state-provided website, the site for taxation and assessment. Well, this will give you that information, things that we get from there. You can continue these. So I flipped over here. I'm over to the town police station, and all these properties are available that you may want. There's the description: public municipal property, that are available right there. Now let me suppose I wanted to, let's get rid of that, maybe I want to measure some distances. So in here, and you'll just need to play with these and work with them, measure points. How about if I want to know how far it is from the old jail to the police station? Well, okay, now let me back up and do that again. measure points. Okay, so I want to know how far it is from the old jail to the police station. And I'm messing this up, so we're going to back out of this for just a moment and try that one once again. Measure points, measure area, measure line. That's what I wanted, so that's where I'm getting messed up. So here's the line I want to draw from the police station to that, and it's 64 feet and 13 inches between those. I could have done parameter there, distances there if I'd have wanted to, area and volume. Now over time I can click on different, let's get rid of that. I can click on different time periods and look at a map from another date. The sliding bar lets you transition between the two. So there we go. It's 2013, 2005. And then I can go back to my base map. Now you're able to call these up for a variety of actually any location. For me, as an old house researcher, it's very helpful to have distances, dimensions, and shapes. Let's go over to Port Harmon and take a look at that tiny little beach spot over there and see what we can see. Alright, so there's Port Harmon. I'll zoom in a little bit, get us closer. You see it's very easy to drag the maps around. And there are the properties coming in from Port Harmon. And I can get really close to these things. That's the old Elk River house that was there, still there in the corner. And then I can get an aerial map of the area. Alright, let me see what else I can show you for. You can control over here. I was under search. You can control under layers. These are options. I could take the buildings out by removing that. Notice the building lines disappeared. But I need the building lines. If I click on tourism, I'm able to see data that relates to tourism. If I click on topography, I'm able to see elevations or contour lines, should I want that, municipal lines. These are things that you will have to kind of work with. There's just lots of options. Now let me back out and show you, you could go to planning and zoning. Now it's the same type of information. You're able to zoom in to your location. Center it a little bit better. There comes the information. We can get aerial views. There's the intersection we started at in Northeast. Click here to get information about the property. That will help me. Lots there. Now let's take a look here. Layers. So remember, these are little dialog boxes. You might be more interested in environmental features like 100-year floods. You can see a range of them, critical areas, based flood maps. You might be interested in planning and zoning features such as minor political subdivisions or rezonings. Public works, each of them bridges, county-owned sewer systems. So there's a lot of options built under each of these items here, and you will just be able to take a look at them. Same thing with public safety. The base map is the same. There's a box for peach bottom, siren locations, critical information, storm surge information by category. Could be very helpful. Fire boxes, if you're interested in that, you could have that information. So there's a lot here to get you started with an old house research. Take a look at it. You'll find it very valuable. It's certainly an excellent quality product that will be helpful to you as a researcher and someone in doing this. So this is showing us the fire boxes. It was one of the options we took there. So you'll see lots of things to choose from. Check it out. It's easy to access. It's easy to use. It's a valuable product. And thanks so much to Cecil County Government and County Planning for